on, guys? Box here, another day, another play, and today I'm going to be showing you trend lines. We're going to try to make sense of a chart like this and figure out how to exploit it, and that is with trend lines. So instead of your chart looking like this, having to guess on a coin flip, at the end of this video, your chart should look something like this, right? We understand, we see a squeeze pattern, we identify it, get in on the retest for safety, ride your profits. Once the trend breaks, we get out, take our profits and or go short. Again, retest, we go long, resistance, take that profit and or go short, back down another leg, and now we are here currently. So that is today's video. We're going to be doing a quick introduction to trend lines. I have a longer form video on my YouTube. You can check that out, but this is going to be a quick one. So first off, we're going to start by grabbing our trend lines. And the reason we use trend lines is not horizontals is because trend lines are for angles, 45 degrees. And this is how we're going to start. So you noticed in when I showed you a second ago, we had them started here. My reason for that is we had an aggressive price action up. This is all messy. This is impulsive. But once we get down here to the impulse, we start to balance out a little better. So for me, I'm going to take the tops of here, drag her across, something like that. So then we understand we got a squeeze going. Again, take from the bottom, bring it up. And now this makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? We see the squeeze happening. We don't have to take price from all the way back here and attempt to make these lines fit. We can do it well enough here. The squeeze is happening. We see that going. No need to try to grab a line all the way back here, cut through some candles, hope it works, hope your pattern isn't too big. Again, it's still the same squeeze pattern, but this is a 15-minute time frame. So why are you going to take 3 days worth of price action on a 15-minute time frame? You'll be trading a higher time frame for plays like that. So once the market has that impulse, another impulse, ridiculous shorts piling in here, this is where we see the trend line that makes sense, right? And then she pumped. And then away from that, we only get in on the retest. Yes, you're going to miss some, but you're going to not get faked out if you get in on the retest. Right here is the proof of the move. And then once we understand our squeezes happen, we've got extension to the upside. We want to know, when is this going to die? So you want to connect 2 points, but the more points connected, the stronger the trend line is. So here we have 1, 2, 3. One more extension, another extension, final blow off top, fake out the longs, and then dump it. When you have an angle so steep like this, it is not going to last. The fast move is the false move every single time. So again, identify the squeeze, run your trend line. If you're getting angles like this, you're going to understand the longer you've been trading. When you get angles like this, you know they do not last. They never last. And so that's how you can know, strictly using trend lines, when to get out of that position. And if you would have got in on the retest, your overall move was 2.29. There's not a chance you would have been the person selling on that wick. But we came up here again, but we broke the trend right here, 1.5% solid. This is where you take your profit. Yes, trades will always run. You will never buy the bottom and you will never sell the top. You want to catch the 80% in between. So on a 2.3 move, 1.5% is plenty. If you're going for more than that, you're greedy. So, and again, once we got here, what have we established? More trend lines, right? We have the high, we have here. The reason we do it from here to here is because here to here doesn't make sense. Understand? You following? Here to here doesn't make sense. So we take the high and run it down to the low. The reason why I chose this point instead of this point here is because you don't get that second touch. But if we go here, we get that second touch. Notice these touch, this touches. But at this current time, none of this is played out yet. But the benefit of trend lines is by here, you would have known that this is fake. It's too fast. Once we break this, we are out of that parabolic rise. Take your profits. And then you could have known that, you know, this is a sign of weakness, dump to the downside. We have another beautiful example of this over here. Again, impulse legs down. We start to stabilize. Grab your trend line. Again, grab your trend line. We see a squeeze pattern, extension to the upside. If you weren't in around here, which personally, unless I used my indicators and got in over here, I would not buy this. Yes, it's a nice little move to the upside, but if you bought the wick, it's just the RR is not good on this. It broke out. We want retests just like this. I said earlier, you're going to miss some of them. It's just part of it. Get in on the retest. That's how you know the move is going to be sustained. Notice, right? No retest. What happened? Move wasn't sustained and we fell down. But the beautiful thing is if you did get in, you did have a target and you would have got out on the wick. So now coming down to current price action. When we come down here, we kind of see that nothing is really forming. If we try to throw trend lines on it, it's just not happening right here, right? It just doesn't look right. And the reason it doesn't look right is because this is obviously a channel. I know this is a trend line video, but if we look at this, we just have a sideways channel here. We're just chopping sideways. And when you identify things like that, don't make it fit. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. Notice how beautiful all of these are, right? They all fit. So if it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit, right? That doesn't make sense there. And obviously it wasn't the right play. Why? Because we chopped right through it and it had no effect on price. So again, if it doesn't fit, do not try to make it fit. That's why you use one of your other tools. And hopefully I will have a video up soon about those. If there's a specific tool you need help with, whether it's Fibonacci's, whether it's pitchforks, doesn't matter, leave it in the comment section and I will do my best to make a video for you. This was Box with 10-Minute TA, and I'll catch you in the next one.